All right, everyone. How you doing? We have two games on here. Two decent games. Boston made a big comeback already. Whoop. All right, back. Had to mute the other channel there. All right, here we go. Let's just make sure everything's going good. Okay, here we go. All right, guys. Here we go. So we have two live games going on right now. Milwaukee and Boston. You could see an NBA game, and we just started the Nebraska and Illinois game, which should be a good one. So let's just catch up a little bit on uh, this Boston game. So, there's a big rally. I took Boston minus 8.5 down here. So, still got some work to do. But let's set up the chart the way I like it. We'll put Kelce on for people like that. It's a little too loud. There we go. And we'll let this Illinois game in Nebraska percolate a little bit. So what else do we like to do here? Like set that to medium, medium, above. So I set all this up, and then you can set as a default. So I do that. So then we can just, this is how I like my chart. There's the RSI and Kelce, momentum, MACD, spread. And then I can go over to the Illinois game and apply the defaults. Then everything's going to match up. So yeah, not much to do here. So let's just go back to this game because I got the 5. I need 8.5. So let's just see if we see anything happening here. So MACD looks like it wants to curl up, which means Boston rallies a bit more. Let's see. Maybe a negative divergence here we have to watch for. I mean, that's a big hole they were out of. Let's see what the score was back then. So we have these tool tips you can put on. So let's see if we can check what the score was down here. So yeah, I took them right here. It was like it was real low right here. I think this was it. Milwaukee 12, Boston 3. That's where I took the bet. The reason why is because our one tool was printing a major bullseye. Very oversold here. 5 and 10. That's very oversold. Pretty oversold at 5. And did I see a positive divergence at all on anything? No, there was really no positive divergence. I just went with Boston's a good team. They should rally back. Let me take off Kelce for a second. Sometimes I like to see the pattern. So no negative divergence of any kind of. This does look a little choppy, like A, B, C, B, A. So maybe this is getting ready to roll over a little bit. Yeah, they got within 3. Let's see what's going on here at the Illinois game. Yeah, no, I don't see much. So yeah, everybody out there does oh, take the Illinois plus the 2 or whatever it was today. But you have live odds now, so is 2 good? I mean, who really knows? I mean, yeah, they should get pretty close, but it's college sports, so it could be a value somewhere else in the game. So we kind of are looking for that. Seeing what I see here. Yeah, this might be rolling over soon, but it'll probably be just a pullback. So let's see. See if that develops there. This might have been like A, 3, C. Then we might get, let's see if though, I think Boston's going to win this game, but let's put the Fibonacci's on there. And we can see, I'm going to take tooltips off because when you're navigating, kind of gets in the way a little bit. Oh, hide defaults. Oh, shit. Set is default. Take off Kelshi. All right. MACD looks like it is starting to fall there, see? Rolling over back down. So we might get another opportunity, which I am definitely going to add to Boston. So maybe something like this was A. Oh, how did that come out like that? Oh, yeah, duh, my fault. User error. A, B, somewhere in there. And then C. So let's see if we get that. Let's get a little update, and then we'll go back to this. What's this? Illinois 4-9. I think they were +2. Oh, 6-9. All right. Might be on a timeout. It's crazy. I don't even have the game on, but I can kind of follow along, you know? We can go over to ESPN and see too. Yeah, let's see. Oh no, they're starting up again. We're right in sync with ESPN. So it must have been a little timeout or TV timeout, something like that. All right, nothing happening here, but if Boston goes up some more and we get the negative divergences there and here and here, back D. Let's see. Not so sure yet. So it's kind of like an add to Boston here, and up here a sell of Boston. Oh, a little close here. Cool. Let's take Kelshi off. Looks like Nebraska might rally a little bit. MACD's coming down, wants to curl up. Let's see. RSI is pretty oversold. Yeah, let's see. Looks like Nebraska might turn up a little here. Who is the favorite? Nebraska is the favorite. It just seems like it's kind of rounding out. Let's just see. MACD crossed up, nothing on there. Oh, all right. Oh, Boston went back ahead by 5. Okay. There we go. Let's see. Maybe somewhere in here. Everything stops. Slight negative divergence here. Oh, Illinois went ahead, huh? Let's see. It could be a double bottom. Here we have a little momentum indicator too. So the momentum is with Indiana. Oh, we just lost this divergence here, but pretty oversold. Oh, maybe something like this. Oh yeah. I wonder what Nebraska is doing right now. Oh, back to minus 1.5. Is that the close? All right, so it's right back. This looks like it wants to break out. Like Nebraska's gonna go on a run. Hmm. I get 110. I'll try that. Back to negative 1.5. All right, we'll see how that goes. Back to 4 here. All right, took a little dip. See if this keeps going. And this keeps going. Looks like it's turning up again. Maybe it's this. That'd probably be the bullish. This could be B. And then it's gonna come up here and pin. So we'll see. We'll keep those on there. Oh, MACD's curling back up a little bit there. Oh, back to 5. Back, back to 5. 42, 47. Oh, RSI is breaking out a little ahead of it. We'll see if that's a reverberation from maybe a little tick up in here, but 10-9. Well, the setup is there. You guys see it. Falling wedge, positive divergence. Not on the RSI though. Maybe that's going to come in one more time. Maybe one more. And try to set up a positive divergence. Let's see. Still no wedge. No, Let's see what happens. 10-12. Nebraska has a little pump there. Oh, there's the breakout there. RSI adjusted a little bit. Let's just keep that there. You see the breakout there in the game signal? That's, typical, right? And the MACD has the positive divergence. So I said Nebraska was going to go on a run, and looks like they made a little bit of a run. Let's see if they can keep the momentum up. You want to see this like really burst out of here, just like a stock. Back here, up, getting a little rolly over here. So I think this is going to be what's going to happen. Something like this. And then Boston winds up winning. So let's set up the fib for that high right there. And we don't want to see this go much below like right here. So it might be short-lived. Let's see. You know, there's some kind of support right in there, which lines up with the 50%. See that? Let me make this a little darker. I like it faded, but now you can see it, right? So this is a really cool trade setup here. Boston is the favor at home, up by 5. Kind of riding along this one standard deviation on the spread. MACD does look like man, it's coming back down again, right? So maybe we get an oversold reading somewhere in the MACD. Oh, Illinois went ahead. See what's going on here. Okay, not the end of the world. Yeah, see, I wanted a positive divergence. Now we have it. Now the rally comes, maybe. Maybe this even tested that. Let's see. Let's get rid of this. $15, $14. Uh-oh, MACD's curling up there. See if this time it could stick. Right there. Let's come back and we'll check that out. No help there. All right, still leaking a little bit. Illinois is hanging in there. Real tough. I think Nebraska had their first loss or something last week. So here's your little secondary line we want to be kind of watching for. High game again. Oh, couldn't break the downtrend. You guys see that? Oh, let me make that darker. Can't see it. Hmm. We're rolling over or real close. See, it's gonna come back in one more time. Be back with you guys in a few. All right, let's do a little update here. 1817. Hmm. Looks heavy. Like Illinois is going to run a little bit here. MACD crossed back down. It's still iffy. Oh, Boston went ahead by 10. Nice. All right, so now we have to. Wow. Still 50% pullback to test this. Let's look, see if we see any divergences showing up. But ultimately, they win. Negative divergence for sure there. Here, here. They're up by how much now? 13. It's pretty good. Let's see. I might take my money and run on this. Oh, yeah. That was a nice trade. 20 to 29.24. I might even take Milwaukee. Or, no, Bucks. Oh, yeah, Milwaukee Bucks. I'm still learning the names. And what do we got here? 23-20. Uh-oh. All right. I'm not counting out Nebraska. Still got divergence. Let me go back though. I want to go back here for a sec. 14 points. Negative divergences. Yeah. I'm going to take Milwaukee right now. I'll pull up my DraftKings after I go on a little timeout here. Milwaukee plus 18 and a half. All right. I'm going to take that. So I think there's a value up here because, I mean, what I have to work on, what we're going to work on is something with the volatility because some games we do these patterns and then we just flatline and you really got to buy the spread like perfectly at the highs there to maybe have a chance by the end of the game. Other times we get this volatility and the charts play out. So we're going to try to figure out why that happens, but it might have to do with, of course, the volatility. When it gets quiet, it just means that, the game signal's moving sideways. So, but this setup looks really nice to come right here into the 62%. They're going to go to halftime, right? Oh, beautiful. They're out of halftime. Talking all this time. All right, I like this setup. Cashed out, nice profit off of here. Oh, down in here, right? I bought them down here, Boston, minus 8.5, and we sold when it was 14. All right. So I'll be back in a little bit. Let's just look at this real quick. Let me just see what's happening here. I don't know. We'll see. Illinois looks good. I don't really have anything like that. It's more of a channel. Maybe we see, you know, kind of. Positive divergence. Let's see, MACD. All right, be back in a few. All right, let's do a little update here. How we doing? Wow, Illinois is running away with it here. Now there'll be a setup. Might get even better. Well, it's starting to get. We got a new low here in the MACD. Oh, well, kind of have a little bit of a wedge on here too. Uh-oh. All right, tightening up. I'll come back in a second to see how this firms up. All right, while we wait for halftime to be over, Boston. Oh, again, a little bit of a breakout there. Illinois still ahead, 28-25, but oh, MACD, see, I had a good eye there. See if they can get going though. Needs to get moving. Otherwise, it's gonna have to set up again. But that was pretty good. Broke out and tested. That looks good. Let's see if it's updated. And the positive divergence on the RSI. Slight positive divergence here on momentum. Kind of this wedgie thing that I saw on MACD. Got rid of this. Just looks a little weak. The breakout looks weak. We'll see. Otherwise, maybe it's still this channel thing. Let's see. The divergences would keep building possibly, so. All right, we'll come back after the commercial. Wow, just saw that. That was exciting. Just stepped out for a second. They tied it up. Let's see what the game signal looks like. Oh, got a breakout there. Cool. So maybe that was right. We had this, and then we had the wedge like that, right? Kind of, yeah, there was the breakout test. See it right here. All right, we're getting a breakout now. Everything played out. Positive divergences. pattern, just like a stock. So I'm sure he could have got better than my -1.5 that I got too early. But let's see if anything sets up. So now from here, we broke the downtrend. So there's a little momentum shift. Did we get it? No, it hasn't moved over yet. We got to see it like develop for a little bit before we jump the gun. But that's a breakout. Let's see now where the next resistance is. Maybe through here. All right, let's see what happens. The next game on yet? Oh, it just started, Milwaukee. Oh, they went ahead. Sweet. So, see the third quarter, we started the Milwaukee game. So we'll see how this plays out. Remember, I took Milwaukee plus 18.5. And here we have Nebraska -1.5. And it's looking pretty good. Nice breakout. Now we're getting a little overbought. So MACD's getting overbought. Can get more overbought. But we're also at resistance here. Let me just thicken this up a bit. Let's see if he gets this. Oh, all right. That's really not a breakout. We are very overbought though. There's going to be a little bit of give back here for Illinois. This is too overbought. We're at resistance. Yeah, we're turning down on the MACD. Way overbought. So Illinois is going to rally now. They're going to tie it up probably. Let's say. So he missed the three-pointer. Illinois got the ball. 31-36. Oh, Nebraska scores again. Cool. Nice. Uh-oh, breaking out. I mean, I like it. Nice. Just see though, we're really overbought. Maybe negative divergence now. Don't get too cocky into half times. Probably Illinois is going to come back strong after halftime. Yeah, this is still a little iffy here. Let's clean this up. Score 39. Oh, they're up by 6 now. Awesome. I wasn't looking too smart when I took the bet. By 6. All right. Yeah, negative divergence. See, yep. Wonder if I can trade this. Nah, not worth it. I'll keep it. We'll look to add. But I like this comeback. It shows that Nebraska come back at home. That's it. Halftime. Beautiful. All right, now we can like get organized here. So we got negative divergence. Let's update this. So I think Illinois is going to come back in the second half, but let's see what projects out further from there. Oh, here Boston, are they running away with it? Might be getting ready to do that flatlining thing. Let's put on that game now. We'll switch it over to Boston. Perfect. This is a great day. I like there's only 2 games. As of right now, this still seems like it could happen. We'll see. What's the score here? 20. Down by 15, and I got 18 and a half. All right. MACD might curl up again. All right, let's see here, Boston. And on here, pullback. Yeah, we're going to get a pullback. You guys can see it. So, all right, now, Illinois is going to rally after the halftime. That's definitely going to happen. Oh, the video froze. Oh, shit.